2003 LEGO Star Wars Cloud City is going for an absurd amount of money these days, for a few reasons. It's old, not too many copies were produced, it was expensive even back then, and lastly of course the exclusive minifigures. However, all that noise around this set made us overlook something. The perfect remake set. 2018 Master Builder series, Cloud City. But before I talk more about the set, let me tell you a story of how I got it. I've had my eyes on this set for a while now, but something always came in the way. Its price. Usually it goes for about 600 to 700 euros used, and I wasn't quite ready to spend that much, so I waited and waited and waited until one day I found one for sale for 440 euros, fully complete, nearby my city, and of course I had to pull the trigger. Upon safely arriving back home with it, I needed to do a few things. First, disassemble everything. Second, clean the bricks. Ew, I don't even want to know what's that. Yeah, that looks much better now. Third, sort them. And this is where my wife steps in. As you can see, she easily beats me, and I absolutely don't mind that. Also, I know it's not the best practice to sort by color, but when there's just one set, I think it's fine. In total, all these steps took a little over 3 hours. Pretty good, I guess. Now the set is ready to be built, but before that I'd like to show you the minifigures, because they are simply amazing. We've got 2 Bespin Guard, 2 Cloud Car Pilots, 2 Stormtroopers, 2 Princesses Leia, 2 Han Solos, 1 Luke Skywalker, 1 Boba Fett, 1 Darth Vader, 1 Chewbacca, 1 Lando Calrissian, 1 IG-88, 1 Lobot, 1 Ugnaught, 1 R2-D2, and 1 C-3PO. Phew, that's a lot of minifigures. 20 to be precise. Although on the website for some reason they claim to have only 19 of them. Well, that's because you forgot second Han Solo, you silly multi-billion company. It's also worth mentioning that 6 of them are exclusive to this set, Lando with his unique torso and cape, Han Solo with dual molded legs that have very detailed printing, Princess Leia in her Bespin outfit, Boba Fett that have very subtle difference with new Boba Fett from the mech set, Lobot with unique head print, and lastly an Ugnaught. No, not this one, this one. Now, I would not be me if I didn't upgrade some of the minifigures, but there's a catch. I will do it later in the video, so stick around. Now back to the build. As you remember, we sorted everything by color, and unsurprisingly for a Star Wars set, there's a lot of grey, dark grey and black pieces. Precisely 662 light grey bricks, 582 dark grey, and 344 black ones. And yes, I counted all that. Also, it looks like in the build we'll be using this minifigure microphone, this hat, steering wheel, and even this pitchfork. Let me know in the comments if you find them inside the finished model. And now a time lapse. Just kidding, nobody wants to see that. I'd rather show you the thing already. Well, I can only say, wow. I like it very much, but it's also gigantic. That's why I had to use the dining table in the first place. But the coolest of all is that you can recreate a bunch of Empire Strikes Back scenes with this set. Like this one, this one, this one, this one, and even this one. Poor C-3PO. The set also has a midi scale Slave 1, as well as a Cloud City car, and both of them are super cute I think. But also there is a micro Cloud City inside this Cloud City. Now, as promised, we'll do some minifigure upgrades, starting with Boba Fett. I am simply replacing his head to a more detailed one. Next we have one of the Bespin Guards, and I will upgrade him with printed arms, which are actually from one of the older versions of this minifigure. Now it's Luke's turn, and I'm going to keep it simple, just a hair swap. Next up, both Cloud Car Pilots, and for them I think it will be perfect if I give them dual molded legs with yellow boots. Now with IG-88 we can do the same thing I did in one of my upgrade videos, change his body and also the way the head is built. Lastly for Darth Vader we simply swap the torso from the newer version to give him arm printing. Oh, and also I almost forgot, you can also upgrade R2-D2 with a third leg trick, as well as take one that has back printing. And finally, I want to show you the Cloud City in the clouds. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please consider subscribing to the channel.